Okay, welcome to the October 27th, 2021 Townsend Conservation Commission meeting. The time is 7:01 and we will call the meeting to order under the Wetlands Protection Act and the Townsend Wetland Bylaw. And we'll start with roll call. Jim LeQueer.
Here.
James Gates.
Here.
James Gates, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I know. I figured it out.
Okay. Joan Savoy.
Here, ahoy, here.
Ann LeQueer.
Here.
Okay, and Jennifer Eaton, myself, is here. Okay, and the meeting is being recorded. Is anybody else recording? Okay. Okay, so chairman's additions and or deletions. I'd like to add 3.3 Campbell Farm CR update and 3.4 Six Ball Road activity, please. Can I get a motion to add those two items?
Motion to add 3.3 Campbell Road and 3.4 Ball Road.
I second that.
Okay. Joan Savoy, are you in favor?
Yes.
Ann LeQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
James Gates, are you in favor?
Yes.
Jim LeQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Okay, and I am in favor. Okay. Agents report. So the agents report, Jessica this week, she had 2 building permit sign-offs. We submitted the second referral for 5 Turnpike, 2 septic sign-offs, and we had all on-site meetings for the Six Ball Road fire pond. And also site visit to Turnpike Road. Chair's report. So our meetings are being held virtually until further notice. So all votes, I just want to remind everybody, all the votes will be in roll call format. And I also want to remind everybody that during your vote, your face must be visible and your voice has to be audible. So I want to see everyone's smiling faces and everybody's hear everybody's voice.
Excuse me,
Okay.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
Why are the meetings going to be virtual until further notice, please?
The meetings are being held virtual because the rate of the COVID-19 infection rate is about 5% right now, which isn't really, it's until the rate of infection comes down, it'd be safe for us to meet in person.
Thank you.
Welcome. Does anybody else have anything? Anything they'd like to add? Thank you so much for everyone's cooperation. Okay. 1.6, review and approve the meeting minutes from 9/8/21, 9/22/21. Did everybody get a chance to look at the 9/8 minutes?
Yes.
Did everyone get a chance?
Done. Very well done, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jim.
It was agonizing.
Madam Chair, I vote to approve the 9/8/21 meeting minutes.
Okay, vote to approve the 9/8/2021 minutes.
Second.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. James Gates, are you in favor?
Yes.
Joan Savoy, are you in favor?
Yes.
Ann LeQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Jim LeQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Okay, and Jennifer Eaton is in favor, so all in favor to approve the 9/8 minutes. And the 9/22/2021 minutes. Did everyone get a chance to, no, just kidding. Those are coming up. I'll have them by next meeting. You'll have plenty of time to review them.
Good job.
Um, Okay, hearings and appointments. We don't have any hearings or appointments this evening. Work session. RDA continuation for TWB 2021-112 will be continued until our next, that'll be on the agenda for our next meeting.
Madam Chair, if I may, that's 51 Emery Road, correct?
51 Emery Road. Yep, sorry, I cut off the address.
RDA.
51
to,
Emery Road, the applicant is Borneman.
RDA to remove 25 plus large pine trees in a resource area.
That's correct. Yep,
And hi everyone, I did submit the public or the legal notice today to the Groton Herald. So that will be published on Friday, November 5th, which will give it 5 run days before the hearing on November 10th. And the applicant.
and that'll
has
put
been
us
notified-
right at November 10th. Awesome, Jessica.
And the applicant has been notified for his hearing for 7:10 PM on the 10th.
Perfect. All right, so we'll put that for next meeting. Okay, 3.2. Vote to change 2010 fee schedule and forward changes to BOS for approval. Did everybody get to see the proposed new fee schedule that Joan sent out today?
No, and I'd like an opportunity to review this a little bit longer. I'd like to put this on the next meeting, please.
Is that a motion, Jim?
I didn't do the motion as such, but yes, if it's okay, I'd make a motion to put this to the next meeting so we can review these a little bit.
I will second that motion.
Okay. Joan Savoy, you in favor?
Discussion, can I say one thing, please? Just
Of course.
to make life easier, when I type this, I put the old fees in not bold and the proposed fees in bold. So hopefully that makes it easier to read and understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as always, if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, so Joan Savoy, are you in favor?
Yes.
James Gates, are you in favor?
Yes.
And Jim LaQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Ann LaQueer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Okay, and I, Jennifer Eaton, am in favor. So we will move this. Everyone is in favor, and we will move this to our next meeting, November 10th. Correspondence. Oh, wait a second, I'm sorry. We have 3.3, the CR update. Campbell Farm CR update is today, a new version was sent to John Joya, who is unfortunately leaving. I think it's November 12th. I remember that 'cause it's my anniversary. So he is leaving November 12th, and hopefully we'll get to review it before he leaves. So that's been sent out with some corrections that reflect the planning board's decisions and that mirror the copy that was vetted by town council. Does anybody have any questions about that? We good? Thank you. Okay, 3.4, 6 Ball Road activity. Did everybody see the email that Jessica sent out to all of us about her visit?
Yes.
She also sent the applicants a letter that reads as follows. Hello, this is your reminder that the pond at 6 Ball Road is still under a stop work order until the new NOI is approved. I was just on site and saw the pump running and the water dumping into a roadside ditch. Note that the disregard of this stop work can be punishable by serious enforcement action. Please reply to this email with sufficient evidence that the pump has been turned off and removed from the work area as soon as possible. Signed, Jessica Consalvo. So that was sent, and DEP was notified. They also have some concerns, and we have not yet received the new NOI that was discussed at our last site walk. Does anyone have anything to add to that?
I will add to that.
Okay, Jessica.
My phone call with DEP today also included that I listed the concerns in the email that I sent to you all, but the outstanding resource waters is a separate matter too. So I think it just means it's in an area of high water quality. So that means the applicant is also responsible to submit a separate type of application to the state for their review of this fire pond as well. So I assume that complicates matters a little bit further. So we will need to likely, depending on what materials the applicant resubmits, likely circle back with the planning board and with DEP and see if this can continue as a fire pond or if they might need to take the alternative action as the on-site cistern alternative that was mentioned in one of the planning board decisions.
Jessica, I also have a question. In your email from earlier today, it was DEP asking for the applicant to submit water quality certification or certificate?
That's the permit type that they would request because they're in that outstanding resource waters zone.
And they have not done that?
We wouldn't know. That would be a question for the applicant or their agent.
Okay.
But since DEP could not find anything on file, I don't know if it exists or if they did that the first time.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody have anything else to add? No? Okay. So correspondence 4.1, we received a letter from Mr. J. Flynn regarding 5 Turnpike Road. Did everybody receive that or have a chance to look over it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Education and conferences. 5.1, discuss recent MACC courses completed by the commission. Congratulations to everybody who took the courses and to those who have their upcoming certification, which is wonderful.
That's awesome.
That was a
we're
lot
looking
of
forward-
courses.
There's another one tomorrow.
The courses are going
Congratulations.
through me.
Congratulations to all of you.
Mhm.
Thanks, Anne. Okay, so we have items for discussion at next meeting. 51 Emery, RDA TWB 2021-112, 51 Emery Road. And the 6 Ball Road, we're still waiting for the NOI. We are also going to put fee schedule. Okay. Does anybody else have anything? Did I miss anything? Joan?
Madam Chair, the Japanese knotweed PSA has dropped off, and we can talk about that next meeting with Dave's help. We're cobbling together something.
That's right. And I actually have something else I'd like to add to that too.
Oh, to the knotweed?
Yes,
Great, thank you.
because I actually got some information on the Japanese barberry also. That seems to be taking over some of our trails. It's real fun to walk through. Okay, next meeting.
Oh, Madam
Will be-
Chair? If I may, so you did state here that our next meeting will also be virtual, Zoom only, not in person. But I am assuming once the Townsend COVID infection rate drops down to a normal level, which I believe is what for the state, we'll have to find that out, 2% or something like that, instead of above 5, which it is now.
We're going 2%.
Well, no, I don't know.
We're waiting for.
I think what we should talk to Board of Health and find out what or the state would have the guidelines for what's an acceptable infection rate, you know what I mean? Because we are over 5% now, so we'll just watch to see, and then as soon as we get the town rate gets good, we'll go back to in person.
Yeah,
Jim
I
is
would
here
like-
now, Jen. Jim is here now, who's on the Board of Health.
What's going on with what's happened now, is we're following the state guidelines, because that's what the Board of Health does. I'm gonna intervene, being a double-headed person here, 2 boards. And we had to go up because Rick Metcalf gave us the numbers, and they weren't quite 5, but they were going on the higher side. I don't know the exact number that I received because I didn't remember it. But we have a meeting on Friday, which is gonna be a review of what's going on currently. And as soon as I know that everything is going to go backwards a little bit so we can start meeting in person, I will inform you.
Okay, thank you.
Jim, at the last BOH meeting, Chris reported that the COVID rate was over 5. Are you saying it's gone higher since then?
I'll find out Friday. I don't know yet. I'll find out Friday, because I try to stay on top of that, because I want to see these meetings go back in the town hall where they belong. We're much more functional when we're together in a group to make all this stuff work. So, but I'll let you know, I'll let somebody know on Friday what I get for a report, because our meeting is at 9:30 Friday morning.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so the next meeting will be Wednesday, November 10th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Plan for virtual, but check the agenda. We'll have to make a game time decision if those numbers come down. Hopefully, it would be nice.
Yes, it would.
Okay,
I have a quick comment about the meeting after that, which I think is the Wednesday right before Thanksgiving. So I'm not sure if that affects anything for you guys.
we didn't.
We usually don't meet the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We didn't schedule that. I
Yeah,
don't think.
in past years, we don't meet. And we
I think
usually
there's only
take,
one in November.
yes.
Yeah, because the other one, because the second one falls right before Thanksgiving, the night before.
And the same in December. We don't
Okay.
meet the week of Christmas. So there's
okay.
only one meeting in December.
Okay,
We've got November 10, December 1st, but we also booked December 8 in case we need it. And we're gonna cancel one of those. And then December 22, which we'll probably won't use.
Cancel.
We
That'll
got
be
we got
canceled.
the Zoom links just so we'd have them, but we got those links for those, but we haven't posted meetings for those.
Jim and I will be leaving for Florida on December 16th. We will, if there's a way that we can get linked to Zoom, then we will be able to attend all the meetings from Florida.
okay,
Yeah, just like tonight, Ann. You just go
Yes.
in the agenda and boom, you're in.
Providing those links remain. What, for January, February, and March.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're like, Madam Chair, if you'll excuse me, but we're like Zoom forever because we believe in seriously in public access. you know, I'll never forget that one night when an elderly woman came up in the heat, horrible heat, in the dark, on a walker for a meeting. It's like,
Oh, yes, I remember that.
right? Why
Yeah.
can't she stay home and Zoom? So we believe in Zoom. It's called real public access.
Okay, good. That's good. Thank you.
Sure.
In normal situations over the years, if something came up urgent, we'd plan a special meeting with the advance notice necessary for whatever day of the week it is, so people don't have to keep waiting for their permits. So if something comes up that's urgent, we just post the meeting and let people go.
Okay, so,
Jen, you and I can lock down the meeting calendar for November and December pretty soon, right? With definitely, yeah.
I'm just gonna back up and add that to items for discussion at the next meeting. We'll discuss our schedule also.
So
So
November,
everybody will
December.
know exactly what's going on as of November 10th. Okay, vote to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
At 7:22 PM.
At 7:20, thank you, Madam Clerk. Motion to adjourn at 7:22 PM. Joan Savoy, are you in favor?
Yes.
James Gates, are you in favor?
Yes.
Ann LaQueer, are you in favor?
yes.
Jim LaQueer, are you in favor?
Yahoo!
And I, Jennifer Eaton, I'm in favor. Okay, that's all in favor. So meeting is adjourned, 7:22 PM.
Nice
Boy, that
job.
was record time. Good meeting.